Hello and welcome back to Divinity Gems. Just wanted to get another reading out for this full moon. Like I said, there's a lot of energy going on planet-wise. Just want us to be prepared. So doing a overall element reading. This is for my fire sign. So this is my Aries, my Leo, my Sagittarius. It's for you guys. Just an overall general reading for you guys for this full moon that is taking place on July 27th and through this weekend. So 27th through 30th energy for my fire signs. I'm going to do your 9-card spread and then pull you a black moon astrology card so that we can just keep up and be prepared for this energy that's coming across this weekend. The moons are always about ending, and like I said with the eclipse, it is a heightened energy. So let's just get some overall energy and pull a 9-card spread for my fire sign. That feels very stiff. We're going to cut the deck. Okay, that's better. It's for my fire signs. And bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. And she is upright. Just looking in the water, deciding who she want to give that cup to. Fire signs. First card out was the King of Wands in reverse. Started out for my earth signs like this with the King of Wands in reverse. And I don't necessarily look at it in a bad way. The King of Wands is the action taker. But in this deck, the King of Wands looks very sad. His lion looks very happy and is smiling, but he looks a little bit sad about the action that he has to take next. He's not sure that he wants to take this action, but he knows that he has to. So in reverse, I'm feeling like the reason you haven't taken a certain action in your life, quite possibly related to who you are deciding to give this love to with this cup here. Why you haven't taken certain actions on that is because of the feeling that it's going to give you to take those certain actions. And it's not I feel good about it. I know this is the action I need to take, but it just doesn't make me feel great about taking action. It actually could be a little sorrowful and a little hurtful, but you have already received clarity to me, because the lion has that crystal ball that you have to be strong and you have to see the bigger picture, but it's not going to feel good. While I feel like this king is sad, and he's usually just, let's go, let's take action, let's handle this. But in this deck, whenever I see him, he's going to take the action, but he's just not feeling good about it. So in the reverse, you are not taking the action to me because you are not feeling good about the action you have to take. Tower is out next, and it is in reverse as well. So we know what the traditional tower moment is. It is removing the foundation so that a new foundation can be built. I mean, the tower is actually a good thing. This is the bringing down of the old structure, because I couldn't build anything new or bring anything new into my life. So I need this to fall down first. In reverse, it's not falling down yet. You have not had your tower moment yet, quite possibly because you have not taken the action as the King of Wands, because it's a sad action that you're going to have to take. It's causing the tower not to have to move at this moment. So let's just see how that is playing out. The 10 of Cups is in reverse. So your wish fulfillment, what you wanted in this case, she is desiring that happy family feel. This is what's most desired by her, but doesn't have to be family related. Whatever is bringing in the most happiness at this moment in your life is in reverse to you, because Tower is in reverse and the King of Wands is in reverse. If there's no actions being taken, if there's no tower moving out the old situation to bring in the new, then this is why this is in reverse as well. A lot of your cards are in reverse in this 9-card spread, but we'll keep going with that 10 of Cups and 9 of Cups. So your wishes, your wish fulfillment, and your hopes and dreams and the things that you wished for, which could quite possibly be related to this family situation and in love. She was upright, but these two are in reverse. These are the things that you want. These are the things that you were trying to bring in, but no action was taken and no Tower moment has come to you. So these things will remain in reverse until one of these two things change. So even if you don't want to take the action, if it's going to make you sad and it's going to make you a little sorrowful when you take it, know that the reason that these are in reverse is because of this sad action. So either we do what we have to do, and then the Tower falls, and then these can move upright, which is bringing in our desired results, or we can sit here in reverse. I gotta sneeze somewhere. It's not coming. We have to take these actions, but sitting in reverse, excuse me, sitting in reverse is preventing the wish fulfillment. It's preventing the wishes that you made and the wishes coming in. These are the two best cards when it comes to dreaming, wishing for something, hoping for something, and getting them with the Ten of Cups. You make the wish on the Nine of Cups, brings you all your hopes and wishes. You see, she's blowing that out, and just like wishing on a star. Basically, this is what that energy looks like, and then this is just all your dreams come true right here. So those two being in reverse to me are directly related to this Tower and this King of Wands being in reverse. Like there was no action taken. There was no foundational changes made. So nothing new can come in that blocks basically the wish fulfillment that has been, or what is blocking your wish fulfillment. And while it's out, the Two of Cups is out as well. So these are all the happy love cards, all the happy family, wanting the picture perfect family, romance, and love, all in reverse for you at this time, fire sign. Why? Because the actions that you needed to take were not taken. They were not taken. The Tower was not moved. The King of Wands did not act. So Two of Pentacles is in reverse. Upright, she is dancing and she is juggling life as it comes to her. She's got a pentacle on this arm and a pentacle on this arm. Sometimes we got highs and lows financially, but as the Two of Pentacles, you are embracing the changes as they come. You are rolling with them. She's just dancing through it, and she's got all this crystal energy up under her. She is handling it. In reverse, you are not handling the juggle of these things. Everything is being juggled, and it's because of this situation, this wish fulfillment that you are wanting to bring in regarding love. Trying to figure out who you want to give your cup to is actually preventing the movement of anything else. So you're juggling pentacles, not in a good way, and everything may seem tight financially and a struggle, and everything you're trying to juggle around is happening to you now. But it is here. It is about here. The juggle, the struggle, the love and wishes being in reverse, everything you wanted being at a standstill, is directly related to these two energies. This is about taking that action, whether it feels good or not, is what needs to be done. Turn back into the King of Wands that you're supposed to be with your fire element and take that action because you know you have to. It's in your own better interest. Sometimes we do things just because we know we're supposed to. This is about being a responsible adult and doing not just the things that feel good. Because as a king, it's not always going to feel good. A king has to take those tough actions as well as those good actions. He has to take those sometimes bad, when he has to banish somebody, when he has to rule with authority. At some point, you just can't be the happy-go-lucky king all the time. At some point, the action has to be taken on things that you don't want to. You're not ready to. It's going to make you feel emotional in some type of way. It still has to be taken because the Tower has to fall. If you want to flip these cards, which is your love and happiness, upright and bring them in. We're talking about wish fulfillment. We're talking about happily ever after. We're talking about the love of your life, as far as I'm saying. You want those things to be brought in, then King of Wands has to act. He cannot be in reverse. We need the action to take place so that this can flip upright. Because right now, what's blocking it is you. In reverse. All these things. And it's affecting other things in your life. It's affecting not only your love relationship, because all three of these are very clear, along with the Queen of Cups being out. In reverse. These are all in reverse. So the love is not there. It's also affecting your coins, your money, the juggle of that. And what it's saying to you now is, fire sign, Be the magician. You have the power. You've always had the power. Use what power you have to change these from reverse to upright. This is you being able to change it as the magician, making your own magic, making these wishes come true. This is your magic right here. You are a fire sign, and you're supposed to embody the king of all fire signs. So, can't be in reverse and expect things to go your way when you're acting outside of your element. Your element is all about action. So it's saying transform yourself into the magician right now and bring about what it is you're trying to bring about. And this is definitely a love situation you want and a family situation that you are wishing for. You want it? Transform it. Be the magician. Go ahead and flip this card upside down as well. Have that tower moment. Tower moment only comes from the action of the King of Wands. The magician you have to be to change this situation, to make your goals and dreams and wishes come true. Because the Ace of Swords is in reverse as well. This is your clarity. This is your aha moment, and you haven't received it yet because you're too busy trying to see who should be in this cup right now. And it's all in reverse. All in reverse. Because you're in reverse. You have not taken that action to bring this tower down. Once you do, you're the magician. You change that situation from a no to a yes very quickly by being the magician, by taking the action to be the King of Wands that you are. And that is when everything reverses. You get your aha moment. You do what you need to do. You flip it around. You got the love and the wishes and the coins are back balanced. You get everything back the way you wanted it. Last card out, and it is the magician was upright, and this was the only other upright card in your spread. The Seven of Swords. This is about getting out of our own way. Getting out of our own way. So he had some swords, and he dropped them all, and he's looking over his shoulder, and these birds are taking his other swords, and they're playing like keep away with them from him. You know, as the Seven of Swords, you are in control of this situation. But it seemed like others were all in your head because the swords are definitely your mental, represent your mental state. So mentally, you were all over the place. You were allowing a lot of different opinions to poke fun and laugh and get back at you in some sort of way, and cause you to be basically on an emotional roller coaster of trying to get these swords back from these birds who playing keep away with these swords. So as a Seven of Swords, you regather these, and then you go out and you do some more stuff. You do some more things that are necessary to bring about the change that you want. That's pretty much what I see with this Seven of Swords. Interesting reading for you, fire sign. Let's get just a clarifier for you, but I'm feeling like overall, this is what your energy's got going on. Hey, Freaky, a.k.a. who else? What's going on this morning? Early morning. Yeah, on here for my fire signs. Let's prepare for this full moon energy because it's coming. It's coming. Judgment is out. So, you are going to make a judgment call. A judgment is going to be made on your behalf. Either way, there's judgment coming across this full moon. There's judgment coming. And it's about the King of Pentacles being in reverse. It's about our attachments. It's about the things that we are attaching to, that we may need to let go of in order to get out of our own way to bring about the positive energy that we want. All right, Aries, early morning. You got to get it in. This is coming, this full moon energy. So I hope you guys do take that to heart. Just that change that needs to be made. You know, Aries, I need you to be upright. I need the King of Wands energy, because it started off reversed, you guys. And that's a no-no. If you want action and things to change in your life, King of Wands in the Tower being in reverse does not bring about wish fulfillment, happiness, 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups, or 9 of Cups. These are all in reverse because that King of Wands was in reverse. So it's about the actions that you take across this weekend that brings about what you need, what you want, what you're trying to gain, your wishes. All that good stuff comes when you embody the best of yourself as the King of Wands upright and take those actions. Even when they don't necessarily feel good, you have to take those actions. All right, we'll pull one more clarifier and then I'm going to get to you guys. Black Moon astrology card. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Everything is in reverse for you guys this week, fire signs. Upright, she is just honing in on her craft. She is perfecting, her skill. And that's what you guys are not doing with the fire being in reverse. The king cannot be in reverse. Fire signs, King of Wands is you. This is what you should embody. And he's in reverse. You are the action takers. And you have not taken this action just because it's a little sad feeling towards the action you got to take. You have to take these actions. These are what make you a great king, embodying your element. This is what makes you the best of the fire signs. Taking that action even when it might not necessarily be the most favored action, but it's the most necessary action. So you have to take it. You have to take it. Hone in on your craft. All right. Let's get to you guys. Black Moon astrology card. I'm going to pull those because I love this deck. It's very good at helping explain astrological energy for me, who is not an astrologer but follows astrology. So this helps go along with my tarot and just put the two together for me. Everything is one, you guys. It's all the same energy. We're just finding different ways to break it down. So let's just look and see what the astrology Black Moon, oh my God, those is for my fire signs. This is for my Aries, Leos, and Sagittarius. Let's get a Black Moon card for you guys. It's full moon ending. Something's going to end in a certain way. A certain way to make our lives better, though. Not worse, but better. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Full moon July 27th. What can we expect? All right, there we go. South Node, life debt. Let's pull that out. Interesting artwork on these cards. I really have to flip these cards upside down, inside out, and sometimes I still don't see something until like a couple of times after looking at the card. 42 or 48 life debt. What's it about for you guys? Let's read the quote. Your intellect, no, that's not the right one. South Node. No, I'm on the wrong page. Hold on. South Node. I'm going to get it right now. 42. 48. Okay. 42. There we go. South Node, life's debt. Karma, when properly understood, is just the mechanics through which consciousness manifests. It's by Deepak Chopra. Let's get this card in brief. In brief, restrictions, challenges, inborn gifts, dramatics, sweeping change, doors closing while others open, breaking free from fetters, psychic breaks that bring on full potential, endings, usually without long-term trauma, letting go, wake-up calls, repetition, skills performed without much thought or effort, deeply held beliefs, the law, karma and karmic relationships, cause and effect, fate, previous states of existence, what you have failed to live up to so far, memories of previous lives, lessons not learned or processed, old patterns, the shadow side, what is beneath the surface, addictions, becoming trapped in a situation, feeling chained, unresolved conflicts, insecurity, depression, doubts, instincts, growth, thoughts and deeds, the soul's journey through space and time. And the corresponding tarot card they give me is the Ten of Swords. So, endings, the closing of doors, beginnings, a shocking loss, but then a fresh start. So I'm feeling like that's what had you guys, King of Wands, turned upside down. I'm feeling like you knew you had to take certain actions, but you just weren't ready to. And so you did nothing. And for those reasons, this change is coming about to clear out all those old things that was holding you back. It's a changing of that mind and that thought pattern, so to speak. That's how I read that. There's something else in here that stuck with me. What you failed to live up to so far. Deeply held beliefs. All that stuff is changing. So, like the systematic way we do things, evolution comes along and changes those things. You have to eventually do those things differently. It's wake-up calls. That was on yours. Repetition. Skills performed without much thought or effort. So you've just been going about the easy way of doing things, and at that point, the harder it got, the more you withdrew instead of taking the action as you always do, because it was Mercury's in retrograde, y'all. Uncharted territory, new water, so to speak. You weren't just ready to jump into action on that as you normally do with everything else. And for that reason, that those particular things, all the South Node things, all of the debris, that type of stuff gets fixed. So that's when karmic relationships, it says, come about. Previous states of existence come about during this time. Not learned or processed old patterns. Those things come and change. I mean, change is happening across the whole planet. But change has to happen in that one area that you don't take action on. And then you have to analyze why you didn't want to take action on that one area. That's where the answer is at. And that's why it has to happen, so that the Tower moment can happen, so that more positive things can be brought into your life. It's a turning point. It says it's a major turning point. This is a period to maximize the advantages of these changes, difficult though they may seem now. You will want to leave your comfort zone and make as many new contacts as you possibly can. I mean, there's a two-part, just deepening on it, but that's the overall gist I got from it right away. That's the reason. You are setting down a foundation for your future and a marvelous new life. So these things, these changes have to be done. You have to take this action, because the marvelous new life, I saw it there, all in reverse because of the actions that you did not take. So understand that as soon as you do, it flips. It's not stay that way. The energy is based upon your actions, your energy. So this is your energy at the moment. Across this full moon, I do believe that you will take those actions. You will find that thing that makes you get it, that makes you understand what you have to do, and that those actions have to be taken. And then you will start to see the correlation of, hey, I haven't been having this happy, love, wonderful feeling because I didn't take that action. So now you'll see the correlation to have those two go together. And I promise you, as soon as you take that action, those happy things reverse. The wish fulfillment, the happy ever after family, the love situation, those things change for the better. Once you take those actions, fire sign, that's what it's all about for you. You are the king of wands. Be the king of wands. And life gets good. Life gets really good. But as long as King of Wands sits in reverse for a fire sign, nothing can change. Nothing can be brought in for the better. So it's about trying to get that change to come into you. How do you do it? Well, you take the actions that you need to move what's negative out of the way in order to bring in the positive. It's what it's all about for you across this full moon. Embrace it. Embrace change, because it's not a change for you to obviously have a horrible life. It's a change for you to bring in all the things that you were wishing for anyway. So embrace it. Go after it. Tear the tower down and build up the happy family life that you want. All right, fire sign. Hope you enjoyed your reading. Thanks for the comments on the chat. Until next time.